So my name is Eisa and I'm Executive Director for Secondary Education for Rowan Salisbury Schools, and I'm here to share with you how we have authored as a district an iBook to create a common language for our district, to help with teacher professional development and induction, and to truly bring our teachers' vision and our staff's vision of where we're really going. So as Simon Sinek always says, you need to start with a why. So we are a community in North Carolina, right outside of Charlotte, with 19,000 students and about 65% free and reduced lunch. And in the last 3.5 years, we have truly been a district in transformation. We have a brand new superintendent, Dr. Lynn Moody, a brand new administrative team. About 90% of us between cabinet and our principals are relatively new in our jobs. And we implemented a brand new strategic plan. And in a very, very short time, 6 months, we were able to go one-to-one for the entire district K-12. With all of these changes going on, some reason our teachers could not figure out all of the different things that we were going on and how they truly fit together. And I say that sarcastically because we were all having a difficult time with the speed of the transition. So we have authored this iBook to set around our mindset of why. And this is our mindset. So these new initiatives that I spoke about, PLCs, blended learning, balanced literacy, data, rigor, PBL, guided instruction, E3, which is our motto, extraordinary education every day, and CCRP. CCRP we fondly call collaboration, connectivity, relevancy, and personalization. We were providing professional development to our teachers and staff on each of these initiatives, and they were having a difficult time putting it together. And so I remember one day, Dr. Moody sitting around scratching it out. We all felt this sense of urgency to bring it together for our teachers, to give them that common language and a common visual for what that really looked like. And we invited some new people to the table, including our Director of Innovation and an assistant principal who is just extraordinary in making things work, Amy Cottle. And out of that, this mindset was born. But still, with a district of 3,000 teachers and 19,000 students, it's really hard to bring people together for professional development and that common language on a regular basis. So we have created this iBook. And included in the iBook are individual pieces of our mindset defined by our teachers and staff. We have real life in each of the chapters on each of the pieces. We have real life examples of teachers and definitions of what blended learning really means. You can find it on the internet, what blended learning means to one school district or another, but what does it mean in Rowan Salisbury schools, and what resources do we have to provide to our teachers and students to help implement with fidelity? So each chapter on the mindset includes the definition. We include special videos from outside the district and inside the district, along with questions for teachers to ponder and examples of where they can really go in our school district to find those live examples. What I'm most proud of is that we do have those examples in our district, so that if a teacher wants to go and see and connect with a live educator that does it with fidelity in the classroom, we can show them that example. And here's one of the examples of one of our schools that's truly in transformation and how they implemented data.
So we wanted a room where when we had our PLC conversations about what students are learning, what do we do when they already know it, what do we do when they don't know it, how are we getting students to where we want them to be, we wanted them to have all that data in one place. So those two things go hand in hand. So when they work on their data, the data part, the display part is done prior to us actually having our PLC meetings, so that our PLC meetings are actually about conversations about the data that's there.
And that's a short example of one of the videos that's included, so they can see right away, if you're a brand new teacher or principal within our district, they don't have to wait for a live professional development. They can go in online on the iBook and get a sample of what is available, the resources, and the thoughts of our educators. We've also included thoughts of different educators from different schools throughout our district who implement it very well and who can give some true insight on what it means. And here's another example.
It's organized chaos. So when you walk in, there's a bunch of different activities going on. So I try to really do a lot of hands-on learning. So the students are working through their individualized playlists at their own pace, doing activities that are personalized for them on their level, and then I'm doing my teacher directed with them. So I pull groups, we do a lot of walkthroughs, interacting, some digital programs, and a lot of flip lessons with them.
So we also provide some common language, and they're in many different spaces within the iBook for each of the chapters. And it has multiple components so that they don't have to define it on their own. We've taken pieces from other familiar sources, such as the DeFores, and really shown them how it works within our district. Additionally, we have steps on how to implement, because that's one of the biggest things is how do we really implement it within our schools? What does that mean to me as a teacher, and what does that mean to me as an educator in leading this environment? One of the things that I like the best is different hacks. And so we need to provide our teachers with support and the ability to take risks, especially if this is new to them. And so the hacks give them very easy ideas of how they can implement on a very real level for a teacher, and then support them with those ideas and resources to make it real so that they can implement right away and not have to wait till they feel like they can do it all at once. We also have implemented our RSS Learning Channel, so all the videos are continually being developed and added to this iBook on a regular basis. And this RSS Learning Channel provides them with levels of questions, it provides them with video resources, and then it's also supported with lesson plans so that they can go to a specific grade level or a classroom or for an idea of how they can implement it too. So I thank you for sharing this journey with us, or with me, and thank you for sharing or allowing me to share with you about our RSS iBook and the transformation that we're on. That's it. Okay.